How's it going guys, Mike the Gaming Dad here and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to get all the new armour sets including the Anniversary Edition of Skyrim. I'll start off with all the armour sets which you can just craft in the game straight off the bat as long as you have the correct smithing perk, and then I'll move on to the sets that require you to complete a quest first and obtain the set before you can craft it, plus there are a few unique uncraftable pieces as well. So jumping right in, we have the Iron Plate set, a variant of the Iron Armour, and you don't need a perk to be able to craft this, just the correct materials. And this is what it looks like. I actually really like this set for a base set. The detailing is nice. I like the night feel to it. There is also a quest relating to this set as well. If you travel to the Night Gate Inn here on the map, and then you just want to head inside, on the bar there is a note that you just want to read, and this will start the quest, Brothers in Irons. Now head outside and go behind the inn and look inside the barrel, and in here there will be a journal you need to read. Now the camp that we have to investigate is quite a journey away, all the way over here in the far northwest corner. Head there and kill the Thalmor agents, and on the Argonian's body you'll find a unique enchanted Iron Plate set. Carrying capacity increased by 35 points, one-handed attacks do more damage, block more with your shield and increase heavy armour skill. And yeah, that's the iron set, starting off with a good one I think. Next up we have the Leather Scout Armour, another set that can be crafted right at the start of the game. All you need is leather and leather strips. And this is what this set looks like. Again, this one is alright I think. I like the cloak and hood, reminds me of a ranger. Quite a good set for an archer, this one. This one also has a quest to obtain an enchanted version. If you travel to Cliffside Retreat, on a barrel in front you'll find a journal. Read this, and there's also a note, Zaharia's note. Read this as well and this will start the quest, Double Edged. Now for this quest you can either go to Zaharia in Solitude, or head straight to Lost Echo Cave. Lost Echo Cave is here on the map, and I'm going to head straight there. Once here, just head inside the cave. Travel through the cave, it's really short, and at the end you'll find the wizard. Surprise! Goodbye. Now he's dead, inspect the body of Zaharia, and on her you'll find the enchanted version of this set. Bows do 25% more damage, increase light armour skill by 17 points, pickpocket success is 25% better, and stamina increased by 40 points. Pretty nice for an early game set. And that is the Leather Scout set, another alright set I think. Next up on the list we have the Steel Soldier set, and to be able to craft this set all you need is the Steel Smithing perk, which is the same as standard steel armour in the base game. This is how this armour set looks in game. Does anyone else get Mandalorian vibes from that helmet? As with the previous sets, this set also has a unique version available via a quest. Head to Dragon Bridge and go inside the Four Shields Tavern. Time to play detective. Read the suicide at Dragon Bridge note which is on the bar, and this will start the quest, Over the Edge. Go down to the river and find this guard's body. On him you'll find a note, detailing his suspicions on Aldepius. Read the note. Now go back to the Four Shields Tavern and on this table you'll find Aldepius' confession. The guard was correct, he is an imposter and is actually a bandit called Palladius. Now you can confront Palladius on the bridge.
Never should have come here.
Never should have come here. Yes, you're right, you shouldn't. And now he's dead, you can take his enchanted set. Increase magic resistance by 15% on the chest. Increase fire resistance on the helmet. Block 25% more with your shield on the gloves, and stamina regenerates 20% faster on the boots. Steel Soldier armour for all your Star Wars needs. Okay, next up we have the Dwarven Plate armour. This is actually only a 2-piece set, so I'm going to craft a base game helmet and gauntlets to go with this. To smith this set you just need the Dwarven smithing perk. And this is the set. Similar to the base game set actually, just with more purple, but quite a nice looking armour set this. For the corresponding quest, head to Marketh and go inside the Silverblood Inn. On the bar will be a looter's note. Read this to start the quest, Mightier Than the Sword. Now you want to head to Reachwind Eyrie, which isn't too far away. This is Reachwind Eyrie. Head inside the tower and climb to the top and kill the looter, and there you'll find the 2 armour pieces on the floor. For some reason though, not enchanted like the other quests, which is a shame I think, but here are the 2 pieces on. Definitely better with the Dwarven helmet, don't you think? Now we have the Orcish Plate set, which is a 4-piece set. Yep, you guessed it, you need the Orcish smithing perk to be able to craft this armour set. And this is what the set looks like on. Orcish armour's never been one of my favourites, but I prefer this to the base game one. The fur detailing makes it look better, what do you think? And the quest for this location is right here in Whiterun, inside the guard barracks. I must walk past this building hundreds of times and I never go in here. Anyway, on the bookcase is another dossier, Yak 2 Gra Orkulg. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Read this to start Smith and Slash. This quest takes place inside Embershard Mine. If you watch my videos, I visit here a lot early game for the loot. Kill this bandit outside and head inside. Take out all the bandits in here, and eventually you'll have to fight Yak 2. Read her journal and take her key, and now you can pick up the armour, and this set is enchanted. Block 25% more damage with your shield on the chest, increased carrying capacity on the boots. Weapons and armour can be improved 25% better on the gauntlets, and increased heavy armour on the helmet. After you have this, don't forget to use the key on the chest here for some random loot. Always welcome. And yeah, this is the Orcish set. Oh hang on, I've left a bandit alive. Boom, right between the eyes. Next up, and I don't know why it's all the way down here in miscellaneous armour and not Orcish, we have the Orcish Scaled armour, which is a light armour version. But yeah, why this is here and not Orcish I don't know. And this is how the scaled version looks. Not a fan personally. Probably my least favourite of the new armour sets. But for the quest for this you need to go to Mistveil Keep in Riften. Not inside the main door however. Turn left and go into the barracks. Once inside, go up the stairs and then in this corner on the table we have another dossier. Read this to start Gambler's Edge. And now we need to head to Crag's Lane Cavern, which is here on the map. Time to go to work. Once everyone is dead, find the body of Antonius. Find his note and read it. Now we need to go back to Riften, and inside the Bee and Barb there'll be an armour collector. Now you can either convince her to leave and then kill her outside the city for it, or just buy the set with 1,000 gold, and that will complete the quest. The next set on our list is also in miscellaneous, and this is the Silver Armour set. And to craft this set you need the Advanced Armours perk. This is the silver set on. Really nice set this. Back to the night feel with this one. I like the blue hood. For the quest, head inside the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. In the kitchen area on this table is Mishara's diary. Read this to start the quest when the cat's away. Now we need to head inside the jail which is underneath Dragon's Reach. As soon as you go inside, turn right and hidden between these 2 chests will be a note, Mishara's confession. Read this, and now we need to go over to Lund's hut, right next to Rorikstead. This hut is always infested with skeevers. Hate these things. Lund isn't doing so well, is he? Open up the chest at the foot of his bed and inside will be the silver set which will complete the quest. When you head outside you'll be attacked by these 3 douchebags, 2 East Empire Wardens and an Imperial Captain. Oh no you don't. and that is the silver armour. Now we have the Daedric Plate armour set, and this is only a 2-piece set. I love the look of this chest piece though. The red contrasts really well with the black armour, and the other piece is a helmet. For the quest for this set, head inside Dragon's Reach in Whiterun and go down into the dungeon. And on this table is the journal, Death of a Crimson Dirk. Read this to start the quest Beyond the Grave.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Yeah, sure. Now head to Falkreath, and just here on the map. This is the graveyard, and here you'll find... nope, not this coffin. Here. A dead Khajiit. And read the note on the body. And now we need to go to Knife Point Ridge. There will be quite a few bandits in this location, so take them all out. And one of them will be wearing the armour set. Here they are. And this is an enchanted set, which is nice. Illusion spell reduction on the chest. Increased health by 50 points on the helmet. Two-handed attacks do 30% more damage on the gauntlets. And increased shock resistance by 50% on the boots. Some quite powerful enchantments on this set. And this is the Daedric Plate armour in all its glory. Definitely one of the best looking armour sets. Really cool. And now the last set, which you can smith with just the correct perks. This is the Dragon Plate insulated armour. To start this quest you need to pick up the bounty for it from one of the innkeepers, and once you have the quest Bones for a Crow, you want to head to Crow's Tooth Camp. But to get there you actually need to go through Darklight Tower, which is close by. Here is Darklight Tower. Head inside. There is another quest in this location, Repentance, so if you haven't already been inside and completed it, when you enter you'll meet Ilya and this quest will start.
Let me explain.
You can complete it at the same time if you want. She's heading to the top to kill her mother Sylvia. A real family feud, this one. Chop a few hags' heads off on your way up. And here is Sylvia. And now she's gone. Keep heading up and kill the Hargraven Linnell, and she will have a note to read. Now we need to head to Arkwyn Point, here in the mountains. Head right to the top of this location as well. Through this door, up these stairs. The Draugr that know the most powerful version of Fus Radar are so annoying, especially when they blast you off a cliff. Once we climb right to the top you'll find the body of Bjormund Windstrider, and he will be wearing the Dragon Plate insulated armour. The enchantments on this set are quite powerful as well. 100% fire resistance on the chest, 40 points of carrying capacity on the boots, 50 extra health on the helmet, and 30% more two-handed damage on the gauntlets. And that's the Dragon Plate insulated armour. Another really nice looking set. And that is all the sets we can craft just with smithing perks. For the next set, which is an Elven Hunter set, travel to Falkreath. Head inside the guard barracks. Once inside, read the dossier on the table to start the short quest, Once a Hunter. For this we need to head north to kill someone called Ezreal. Here he is at his camp. Time to dance. Oops, missed. Where's he gone? Come here. Gotcha. Once he's dead we can loot his body, and it's the key that we want, as this will unlock his chest, which is where the armour is stored. And here's the set. The Elven Hunter boots, gauntlets and armour. This is a 3-piece set. And this is the armour on. It's a shame it doesn't have a helmet. I'm not really a fan of it without, so I'll show you with one on. And here you can see the Elven Hunter armour is now available to craft as well. This is the set with the base game Elven helmet as well, which is better I think. Okay, the next set is the Dwarven Mail set, and to get this head over to Iverstead. From here head south, over this bridge, and then you want to climb this hill here. Almost there. And here is a camp with the dead Arena Fan. When I first found this I was like, what a weird name, Arena Fan, and then I realised, no, he's a fan of the Imperial Arena. Read the note to start the quest, fan favourite, and now we have to go find an orc at the ruins of Bethalfd. An important location this in the game as it's to do with the quest for the Ethereal Crown, but for this quest it will be occupied by a few bandits, and one of them will be wearing the Dwarven Mail set. Take these two bandits out, and here's the Orc, Urgnok, swinging and missing. Once he's dead you can collect the Dwarven Mail armour from him. And this is probably my favourite of all the Dwarven armours. It's light armour as well, which is nice. I really like the helmet on this set. Now for the Redguard Elite armour set. To start this quest, head to Shaw's Stone north of Riften. Once here, speak to this Redguard with his fists up. He'll challenge you to a fight. You can either fight him, or if your speech is high enough, just persuade him not to. My speech is level 100, so I'm going to skip this fist fight. At which point he'll just give you a note and then disappear. Read the note and then wait for a courier to be in touch. I just travelled to Whiterun and he was there waiting for me, and he'll give you another letter. Read this, and now we need to head to Pure Water Run, which is over in the Reach. Here's the location, south of Markarth. Head inside and speak to the Redguard who gave you the letter, and he'll want help finding one of his group. Agree to this and we'll receive some instructions to do. I skipped over this part, but when you go back to him after you can then go find this missing person. But this is the point at which you receive the armour set, and it's located in this chest. You get a shield, the 4-piece enchanted set, and then 2 enchanted weapons. And this is the enchanted set on. Probably one of the most unique looking sets in the game this. And look at this shield. Awesome. Yeah, big fan of this armour. I like that it comes with weapons as well. The dual wield scimitars look really good with it. If you want to complete the quest you can do. You have to head to the border between Whiterun and Falkreath here and either join up with the other remnant warriors or go alone. I decided to join up with them, and they have a really interesting combat style which is basically to employ invisibility, so I gave it a whirl. And now to ambush these elves who've taken one of the group as prisoner. Once you've dealt with the elves you can then free the bound Rakid.
This is for you.
And then that completes the quest Interception when you go back. Now let's head over to Solstheim. The first one here is the Netch Leather armour, and there are actually 3 new sets for this. To start this quest, head here on the map, just north of the Scaled village. On this Dark Elf there is a journal to read which will start More Than You Can Chew. Now we need to head north to meet up with the Reekling tribe leader. Here he is. They're giving the creeps, these fellas. Speak to him and he needs some Netch Leather and he'll give you probably the best note in this whole video. Look at this sketch. I have one just like this at home drawn by my 6-year-old. Now just head south and help the Reekling party kill the giant bull Netch. Here it is. And once it's down, collect the Netch Leather from it and return to the Reekling tribe leader. He will give you a key to the chest, and in this chest we can get the first of the Netch Leather sets, which is actually a unique set, non-craftable. The painted Netch Leather set. Make sure you also pick up the book, Crafting with Netch Leather, and this is needed to get the other 2. This is what the painted Netch Leather armour looks like, probably my favourite of the 3. Again, like the steel set helmet, I think this armour always looks like something out of Star Wars. In order to get the other 2 sets, read the book to learn how to craft boiled Netch Leather. And now you just need to tan some Netch Leather. Combine this with leather strips to create the boiled Netch Leather set, which is a 2-piece. And now if you add charcoal to it as well, you can create the shadowed version. Again, there are 2 pieces to this. This is what the boiled version looks like on. And this is the shadowed version, which is slightly better I think. And this is it with the alternate style helmet, which I'm not really a fan of, but each to their own I guess. Next on the list is the Stalhrim Fur armour. To start this quest, head southwest of the Skull village, here on the map. Here you'll find Skjold's journal on this barrel. Read this to start Ancient Ice. For this we need to head right to the northwest of the island. Once here, kill these 2 hawkers. 1 and 2, and now Skjold. Get in the sea. Bye Skjold. And that's it. The 4-piece set will be in this coffin. Now this set doesn't come enchanted, but it's easily one of my favourite sets I think. It looks so good, and it's also got one of the highest armour ratings of all the sets as well. The last one on Solstheim has the longest of the quests, and it actually includes a load of unique pieces, including unique helmets. To start this, go to Raven Rock and head inside the temple. Downstairs in the first room on the right there is another dossier, Blacksmith's Confessional. Read this to start the quest, Ghosts of the Tribunal. Head north to the forge in Falbathars. Once inside, to get into the room we need to be, push this button here, bottom row, fourth one along, and this will open the door. Once inside, kill the heretic Kenro. There are a few side quests involving some of the items on him, but to progress the main quest, just loot his unique helmet and robes. Nice mohawk. Now head south to Ashfall's Tier, or is it Tear? Who knows. Inside we find an all too familiar puzzle. Turn each of the pillars twice to unlock the door. The first one looks like the letter C, the second one like a backwards 3, and the last one like an N. What a great location this is. Now I won't go into the quest anymore as it's by far the longest of the lot, but at its conclusion we get to enter this room, which has a load of new stuff in. The first mannequin has a unique Redguard Watchman's helmet and some robes. The second one is the Indoril armour set, which I actually think can be crafted before this point. And finally the Her Hand armour set, probably my favourite. There's also a unique helmet on this mannequin, Mask of Al-Malexia. The quest tasks also give us two other unique helmets, the Mask of Sotha Sil and the Mask of Vivek. So all in all, a good quest with loads of new stuff. Back in Skyrim now. For the next set, travel to the Hall of the Vigilant. Here we are. The building will be burnt down after level 10 I think it is. It's a right mess in here. Over on this table will be a note. I can't actually get to it because of this Vigilant of Stendar on the table. So let's just drag him off. There we go. Letter to Keeper Karset. Read this to start the quest Unholy Vigil, and there are actually 4 sets to come with this quest. Head north to the Wind Peak Inn in Dawnstar. In this room on the right there's a mysterious note, and we now need to investigate Windward Ruins, which is just here on the map, not far at all. Here there will be a dead soldier, Azarain. Read his journal to progress the quest, but he also has the first of the new sets. I think which one it is might depend on your level, I'm not sure, but for me he was wearing the Vigil veteran armour. This is what this set looks like. I think this looks a bit like the Gondor armour in Lord of the Rings. The next part of the quest requires us to spy on 3 people. The one that we need is Harold, one of the miners, who wears a white tunic. You can ignore the other 2, so just follow him into the mine. Hold back a bit though. He will enter this secret passage, and then you can just follow him in after. Once inside we find the Daedric worship. Slay them all. No prisoners, no mercy. On Fenric we find the second of the sets, the Vigil Corrupted set. And on the wooden table at the back is the third set, the Silver Hand set. This is the Corrupted set, very similar but just with a reddish tint to it. And this is the Silver set, probably my favourite. Very nice detailing and the helmet is awesome. Now I found the 4th set on the body in the middle of the Vigil, and this is the Enforcer set. It looks exactly the same as the veteran version, but just with a different name. To craft all these, just go to Steel Smithing, and there are a few different versions of it though, which is cool. There are chest pieces with sashes on, which I prefer, and there are 2 different helmets, enclosed and open. For the next quest, head to the stables just in front of Whiterun, and wait here until the Khajiit caravans appear. If you speak to Resad, he has a dialogue option regarding some trouble on the road, Ask him about this to receive a note which starts the quest Balance of Power. His note will give you the location of 2 bandit camps, the Seducers to the northeast and the Saints to the southwest. I've headed to the Saints first. After killing the bandits, read the notes on the blacksmith which the leader is carrying. Also read his journal. Now you can collect the Golden Saint armour from the bandits. Each one is usually carrying a piece or 2 of it, but the chest piece will be inside the chest. And this is the Golden Saint armour. It does look nice, this set, very unique. If you've watched my Paladin build guide, you'll have seen this set on a female however, and it's much better in my opinion. Now go to the Seducer's bandit camp, kill these bandits as well and read the journal on the leader. And now you can collect the pieces from the bandits here. Again, the chest plate will be in the chest. And this is the Seducer armour. And this set is definitely made for a female. I mean, look at it. It doesn't even fit properly. Definitely don't have the boobs to fill this. Anyway. The note we read at the Saints camp leads us to the bridge at Half Moon Mill. Under it there'll be a chest and inside Jofton's notes. Read this to be able to craft these sets of armour. And both of these sets don't just come with the armour, there are all the weapons as well, which is nice. After progressing further with the Saints v Seducer's quest, we are brought to Solitude, where we have to investigate the sewers. Once inside we find this interesting looking opening inside the brickwork. Enter here and we get a new part of the quest, explore the root cave. When you reach the end of this short maze you'll have to fight Thorin. Now this fight can actually be quite difficult. He's really powerful and uses a number of different spells, but because my sword is so broken I can just take him down in one hit. Once he's dead, make sure you read the note on the table entitled Notes on Madness and Amber Ore. This will lead us to Mistwatch, and here we will have to kill a witch called Avethra. Read the journal she's carrying and now we can craft 2 new armour sets as well, Amber and Madness armour. The Khajiit caravans are usually a good source of these materials. I waited outside Whiterun again for Resad to show up and was able to buy a few pieces from him. Both sets are found under Miscellaneous. To craft the Amber set you'll need the Glass-smithing perk, and for Madness armour it's the Ebony smithing perk. And this is the Amber armour set, which is light armour. What do you think of this armour? I'm not a huge fan to be honest. Not sure the orange and green works very well. The Madness armour however, wow. This is top 3 for me easily. This is the heavy armour set and it's also actually got the highest base armour rating in the game as well, higher than Dragon and Daedric. But look at the detailing on it with all the faces. So good. Fans of Oblivion will like this new set. For this one, head to Four Skull Lookout and kill all the bandits here. And once they are gone, head inside and you'll find 2 knights. Aegon, who is wearing the reforged armour of the Crusader, which is an enchanted set. It also comes with a unique shield and sword. This is the set. Quite nice I think. The next one's better though, and it also has a higher overall armour rating as well. Oren, the other knight, is wearing this set, and this is the Crusader version, which is also enchanted. Some pretty nice enchantments on both of these actually. And this is me wearing the Crusader set, straight out of Oblivion. Really nice. At some point a courier will give you a letter from a woman named Tyra Bloodfire, which will start a quest, Heart of Crimson. For this quest, head down to Windhelm Docks and find the beggar. Speak to him and say, instead of arms, I will pray for prosperity. And now we can meet Tyra at the shrine just west of Windhelm. Here she is, about to attack us. Sorry, nope. Another one bites the dust. Now that is done, we can pick up the Ebony Plate set from her. This one is enchanted and has some pretty meaty enchantments on it. It's similar to the base game Ebony set. I'll just show you here. I'm wearing the Ebony Warrior's armour. Now I'll equip the new plate version. I think I actually prefer the plate one, you know, and it has a higher armour rating as well than the base game one. There are a couple that we can get inside Windhelm now. Head inside Candlehearth Hall and speak to the Innkeeper Elder. You might have to work through a few different dialogue options here as they are all random. Eventually though you'll get a note called Missing Merchant. Read this to start the quest, and we'll need to investigate Traitor's Post to the east of Windhelm. Here's the location on the map, and here we are. There are a few bandits at this location usually, so let's sneak in. Nice and easy.
There's someone there.
Did they just say someone there as I was slitting their throat? Here's the missing merchant, not doing so well. Loot him for his ring. This is a pretty crazy ring actually with 3 enchantments on it. Also loot the bandit we just killed, Erwin, and read the note in the journal. Now find the Khajiit caravan Madran, and you can either trade the ring for the Daedric Mail set, or buy it from him for 5,000 gold. The ring's quite powerful and it's unique, plus I've got a ton of gold so I'm going to buy it. And that completes the quest. And this is the Daedric Mail, which is actually light armour, which is nice. I like this one, maybe not quite as much as the Daedric Plate version. I also didn't like how it doesn't have a helmet. The helmet we receive is heavy armour, and it's the base one, so we couldn't actually get the matching set bonus on this armour, but it's still a nice armour set. Back to Candlehearth Hall now, and this time head into the corridor and read this book on the cabinet, the Crimson Dirks V4. This will start the quest, Tilted Scales. We have to investigate Yorgrim's Overlook just over here. And I think this is the shortest quest of them all, as once we are here, all we have to do is kill a few skeletons. The skeleton warrior Ulfnir Boneskin will be carrying a key. Pick this up and unlock the gate so you can get to the chest. And inside this chest will be the studded dragon scale armour, which is the new light dragon armour. And that completes the quest. This is what it looks like. I prefer the look of the heavy dragon armour, but this is still nice. What do you think? Only 3 more to go now. This next one does have 3 individual armour sets though. Go back to Marketh and head inside the Silverblood Inn again, and this time go into the room on the right. On the desk in this room there's a journal, Crypt of the Heart. Read this to start the quest of the same name. We need to look out for a ghost on the bridge near Marketh. Once you find it, just follow it up the hill. Eventually it'll lead you to some Forsworn. Deal with those and the shaman will be carrying a note. Read this and now we have to go and search Karthspire for a stolen heart. Before we do that though, we can get the first 2 armour sets at this location. A little further north there will be 2 Knights of the Crypt. One will be wearing the Iron Spell Knight set, and the other the Steel Spell Knight set. This is the Iron version. And this is the Steel version. Now let's go find the stolen heart. Here it is, corrupted human heart. Pick this up and then head back to where we just were. Now there are 2 ways to do this. If you put the heart back on the grave straight away, I think the ghost attacks you. I didn't actually try it both ways, but what I did was to purify the heart first using the Shrine of Mara and then place it. And now the knight is reunited with his love. And now we get the 3rd and final set of this quest, the Ebony version. And this is by far the best version. How awesome does this one look? And it actually has the highest base rating of any of the Ebony armour sets in the game. It's also got some really strong enchantments as well. The last 2 are both in Solitude. Head inside Castle Dower and go into the room on the right where General Tullius sometimes is. On the table will be a letter which will start the quest, Gift of Kinnereth. We need to go confront some Alika mercenaries southwest of Whiterun. Here they are, to kill these. Whoa, he got blasted. Once that is done, unlock this chest and inside there will be the Lord's Mail, but it's currently cursed so don't wear it just yet. Instead, take it back to Solitude and go into the Temple of the Divines. Here, activate the Shrine of Kinnereth and this will cleanse the Lord's Mail.
Divines are listening.
This is only a 1-piece set, but it's actually a pretty broken piece even on its own. It has a really good armour rating, plus some really strong enchantments on it. It looks good as well. And the last quest, which has 2 unique armour sets. To start this one, go to Whiterun, and inside the Drunken Huntsman will be a note on the front desk called Battle of Champions. Read this to start the quest of the same name. Now you can do this either way round. One part requires us to go to Solitude and one to Windhelm, depending on whether you are siding with the Imperials or the Stormcloaks. As my character is an Imperial, I'll head to Solitude. Go inside Castle Dower again and we have to dress as an Imperial soldier, or, if your speech is high enough, you can persuade Redguard Adventus to make you his champion. As my speech is 100, I'll do this. If not, just wear some Imperial armour. Now we'll give you a key to go collect the champion's armour, the Imperial Dragon armour. And this is probably top 3 for me as well. I love how good this set looks, and it's really powerful as well with some great enchantments on it. You can also get a few unique weapons here as well, but this is the set on. Definitely one of my favourite sets in the game, this. The helmet looks so awesome. Now we have the armour we need to meet at the battlefield near Whiterun. Speak with the Stormcloak's champion and let the battle commence. Once the battle is won, you can then pick up the opposite side's armour, whichever you chose to side with. The Stormcloak armour is called the Stormbear armour, and again this is an extremely powerful set with some pretty broken enchantments on it. I don't like this one as much visually, although I think it might be the most powerful armour set in the game when worn together. Its base is definitely lower than Madness, I know that, but the helmet grants a bonus when worn together. And look at the armour rating of this, 841. When I equip the Imperial version it's 560, not even close. And that's everything covered. If you found this useful and like more Skyrim content, please support me and subscribe, and that way you'll never miss any of my future Skyrim videos. See you next time.